Hello there. Well, today I'm having a bit of a reconnoitre on a river called the River Avon in Hampshire, and I've just joined a fishing club that fishes this stretch of river. It's about 2 miles, and I thought I'd just come and have a little look at it. Well, you can see we've had a lot of rain and it's very flooded. Now, it's a massive river. I'm not used to fishing something like this, and I've not come here to fish today. I've just come to have a look at it. I can see a lot of swans over there. This is the quite a famous river, the River Avon. Well, I'm on the edge of the river, and as the sign says, this is the edge of the beat. I can fish upstream from here, or shall I say downstream from here, and it's a big large bend. Certainly is quite a mighty river. Of course, it looks a lot mightier today because we've had weeks of rain, and this is really about the finest day we've had. It's the only time we've seen the sun for at least a week, and there's a bitter cold wind, but it's certainly a good day to have a look at it. But I'm sure next time I come it'll look very, very different. Very difficult to see exactly where the river is, but I'm sure this is one of the banks here, and I would imagine that little clump of bushes over there is the other side, and the rest of it is just flooded meadows. Now, I always find these old sluices, the water meadow hatches, very interesting because you can almost date them because they started creating water meadows from the 17th century right up to the 19th century, and depending on how they're made, you can almost date them. It was a method of flooding the meadows so that you got a very good crop of grass in the winter, and that's what it would look like from the air, and you can still see them all over certainly the Avon Valley. Now, that dinghy tied up on the bank gives me an idea for a painting. Now, the next few videos here, I took these on another part of the same river just before Christmas, and it was a very misty day, very atmospheric, very still, but I did produce some quite interesting shots which I think look quite beautiful. Certainly is very atmospheric. I took some photographs with my phone, and one of them, which I'll show in a moment, is quite an interesting shot, and I think I'll reproduce this as a print. It's funny how you can take a lot of photographs and none of them are absolutely any good at all, and then suddenly, just by accident, the right conditions, and you'll see this is the photograph here. I'm quite proud of that one. I think it's a lovely shot. Anyway, back to the present day. But this might actually be quite a nice pool when the water's down. I mean, it's difficult to tell, but it looks as though it comes around that bend, and there'll be a bit of a slack and a bit of a a back eddy here. Still, we'll have to see it another time. Anyway, I think it's been worth coming along, doing a reconnoitre. I think it was Baden Powell who said time spent reconnoitring was time well spent, and I think he was correct. Anyway, goodbye for now. I hope you liked this short video. If you did, please click a like and maybe subscribe so you can see another video in the future. Goodbye.